In today's video, we're going to learn how to solve various insulin calculations. We're going to solve three different problems where you'll learn different skills. These are the exact type of problems that I solve in my calculation workbooks. I have a day supply calculation workbook and a liquid dosage calculation workbook. So check them out, link in the description. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Jess. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploaded videos. Okay, let's get started. So let's talk about insulin day supply calculations. When you're given a problem and you're being asked to calculate the day supply, the formula that you can use is day supply equals the quantity dispensed in units divided by the number of units that are being injected per day. Now, for the majority of the time, the quantity dispensed is going to be given in ml. So your role, you're going to have to convert that to units before you can use the formula. Let's take a look at problem number 1. So this one is a bolus, a mealtime insulin. So insulin lispro 100 units per ml. Inject 6 units before breakfast, 8 units before lunch, and 10 units before dinner. Dispense 3 pens, 3 ml each. What is the day supply? So we can use the formula that I mentioned before, which is day supply equals quantity dispensed in units divided by units injected per day. Now, the quantity dispensed. Here it says dispense 3 pens, 3 ml each. So if each pen is 3 ml and you're dispensing 3 pens, so that means total you're dispensing 9 ml. So remember before when I said that for the majority of the time, the quantity dispensed is going to be given in ml and you need to convert that to units. So this is what we're going to have to do here. The quantity dispensed is given in ml, 9 ml, that's what we just calculated. And then we need to convert that to units. How do we do that? We can use two methods. We can use ratio and proportion, or we can use dimensional analysis. So I'll show you both methods. So let's look at ratio and proportion first. So we know the insulin is 100 units per ml. So we have 100 units over 1 ml equals X over 9 ml. X then equals 100 times 9, so that's 900 units. So the quantity to be dispensed is 9 ml or 900 units. So 900 units is what we're going to use in the day supply formula. Now, let's try to do the same thing using dimensional analysis. You can use whichever method you prefer, but I'm showing you both methods just so you know that you can use either method. So for dimensional analysis, when you're setting up dimensional analysis, you want to make sure that all the unwanted units cancel out and you're left with just the desired units. So here, you're looking for units, right? So you have 100 units per ml and then you have 9 ml. So to set it up, you're going to have 100 units over 1 ml times 9 ml. The ml cancel out and then you have 100 times 9, so that's 900 units. So if you see with the ratio and proportion in dimensional analysis, you get the same answer, 900 units. Okay, so now that you have the quantity to be dispensed in units, let's think about how many units are injected per day. So it's 6 units before breakfast, 8 units before lunch, and 10 units before dinner. So total, that's 6 plus 8 plus 10, and that's 24 units per day. Now that we have the quantity dispensed in units, we have how many units are being injected per day, we can calculate the day supply. So the day supply is going to be the quantity dispensed in units, so that's 900, divided by number of units per day, that's 24, and that's going to be 37 days. Now, something very important. When you do this calculation, the answer is going to be 37.5, I believe. Now, when calculating day supply, you always round down to the nearest whole number. So don't round up. Now, you may wonder why, because let's say you said 38 days. Well, you don't really have enough to last 38 days. You really only have enough to last 37 days. Yes, there might be a little bit left, but that little amount left is not going to be enough for another whole day. So you round down. So the correct answer here is 37 days. Let's look at another example. In this case, we're going to do a different type of insulin. This is a premixed insulin. Novolog mix 70/30. U100, inject 22 units twice daily. Dispense 5 pens, 3 ml each. What is the day supply? So to calculate the day supply here, we already know the formula. It's going to be the quantity dispensed in unit divided by the number of units injected per day. So first we need to calculate the quantity dispensed in ml. 5 pens, each pen is 3 ml. So the quantity dispensed in ml is going to be 5 times 3, so that's 15 ml. Now we need to convert that 15 ml to units. As I've mentioned before, with the first example, we can use either ratio and proportion or dimensional analysis. If we're using ratio and proportion method, we're going to have, oh, another important point, U100, right? So it's Novolog mix 70/30 U100. U100 means 100 units per ml. So 100 units over 1 ml equals X over 15 ml. X then equals 100 times 15, so that's 1500 units. So quantity dispensed is 15 ml or 1500 units. Step 2, you could also use dimensional analysis. If you choose to use dimensional analysis, it's going to be 100 units over 1 ml times 15 ml. mLs cancel out and you have 100 times 15, that's 1500 units. So same answer as ratio and proportion method. Now that we have that, we can calculate the number of units to be injected per day. That's the only thing we're missing. So 22 units twice a day. So total number of units per day is going to be 22 times 2. That's 44 units per day. Now we can calculate the day supply. So the day supply is going to be the quantity dispensed in units, so that's 1500, divided by total number of units per day, that's 44 units, and the answer is going to be 34 days. Let's take a look at our final problem. Now this one, some might say it's a little bit more complicated. And if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell because you don't want to miss out on my calculation videos. Okay, so let's take a look. Lantus Solostar U100, inject 25 units at bedtime. Dispense 60-day supply. How many 3 ml pens will be dispensed? Now, this is different because so far the other two examples that we've done, we've calculated the day supply. We are usually given the quantity dispensed and we calculate how many units to be taken per day, and then we calculate the day supply. In this case, we are given the day supply and we have to calculate the quantity to be dispensed. So how do we go about solving this problem? So far we've calculated the day supply, and the formula that we've used is day supply equals quantity to be dispensed in units divided by the number of units per day. Now we're being asked for quantity dispensed. So for quantity dispensed is going to be the day supply times the number of units per day. So the day supply here is 60, number of units per day is 25. So we can calculate quantity to be dispensed in units. So that's going to be 25 times 60, and that's 1,500 units. Now we can convert that 1,500 units to ml. We can use ratio and proportion. So Lantus Solostar U100 means 100 units per ml. So we can have 100 units over 1 ml equals 1,500 units over x. X then equals 1,500 divided by 100, and that's 15 ml. So we're dispensing 15 ml. But we're not done because that's not quite what the question was asking. So the question was how many 3 ml pens must be dispensed? So if we know we're dispensing 15 ml, each pen is 3 ml. So to calculate how many pens, it's going to be 15 divided by 3. So that's 5 pens. So 5 pens is the final answer. If you've enjoyed this video and you're ready to master insulin calculations, check out my day supply calculation workbook, where I have a section on insulins, eye drops, inhalers, solid dosage form, and liquid dosage form. It's a comprehensive workbook that will help you feel confident when solving calculations. So check it out, link in the description. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.